Ms. Hayashi, this is Riku Sasaki. He was my upperclassman when I was in college. Hello, nice to meet you. You can call me Riku.
Hey, nice to meet you. Well, he's quite attractive, isn't he? He seems like a good person. My name is Mirin Hayashi, and I'm an average salesman that you would find anywhere. That was one of my coworkers, and he's introducing me to one of his friends. I've actually never dated anyone before, and I haven't had the chance to meet new people the last few years. And that's why this is such a great opportunity for me to start dating someone. After getting to know him a bit, it became apparent that Riku was a very friendly and nice person.
So you like watching movies, huh? Would you be down to go to the movie theater with me sometime then?
Of course. That sounds like a lot of fun. It didn't take long for us to start hanging out, and I felt myself falling in love with him every time we saw each other. Thanks for today, Riku. I haven't had this much fun in years.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't been on a date in a while, so I had a lot of fun as well. Hey, can I ask you to be my girlfriend?
Wait, what? Are you being serious right now?
Yep, I am. I have a lot of fun when I'm with you, and I think we would be great for each other. So what do you think?
I can't believe this is happening. I feel exactly the same way. I would love to go out with you. And so, that's how we started dating. We worked for different companies, and because we were both busy with our jobs, we could only see each other a few times a month. But we still called each other almost every day, no matter how busy we were. And I thought we were building a healthy relationship together. And on our 1-year anniversary, we had dinner at an expensive restaurant with a beautiful view and...
Mirin, I love you more than anything in the world. Will you marry me?
Yes. Of course, honey. I love you too, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I must have been the happiest woman in the world that night. A few days after the proposal, I went to Riku's mother's place to tell her the news and...
Wow, you're so pretty. I can't believe you were able to land someone like her, Riku.
We're going to do our best to start a happy life together, so it would be great if we could get your blessing.
Of course you have my blessing. I'm ready to do anything I can to support you guys.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me.
But I'm so glad that my son is marrying someone like you. You seem like a kind person that has everything figured out.
Yeah, she's the best fiancé I could ever ask for. But anyway, we can all live together after we get married.
Wait, what? We're going to be living together?
This is the first time I'm hearing about this as well.
Wait, are you against it? My mom raised me all by herself, and now that she's getting old, I want to take care of her.
Well, that sounds like a dream, but I don't think this should be up to me.
My mother-in-law glanced at my face and started rubbing her arm awkwardly. You know what? Let's do it. We can all live together.
But are you sure about this? You guys just got married, so I bet you guys want to spend some time alone as well.
Well, my parents have both passed away already, so I get why Riku wants to move in with you. I understand where he's coming from.
See, she's on board. This is gonna be so much fun, guys.
Well, if you say so. But you guys are newlyweds, so I'll try my best to not intervene in your lives too much. And if I ever step out of line, feel free to tell me, alright?
There's nothing you can do to upset us, Mom. Right, Mirin?
Yeah. And after that conversation, my mother-in-law came up to me and apologized to me repeatedly. I guess she understands how awkward this situation is for me. And so, a few months later, Riku and I moved in with my mother-in-law. She's been a great cohabitant so far, and she hasn't done anything to upset me. She's been helping me out with the chores as well, so it's been great to have her around. And so, things were going surprisingly well, and I thought I was going to be able to live happily with her. But then, this happened.
Hey, Mom, I bought cake from your favorite store today.
Thank you so much, honey. We can all share it after dinner then.
But Marine's on a diet right now, so I don't think she wants some. Besides, I didn't even get any for her.
Wait, what? You didn't buy a cake for your wife?
It's all right, ma'am. I'm on a diet right now, so I shouldn't be eating anything too sweet.
What? Are you sure? You can have my cake if you want, you know.
Whoa, hold on. That doesn't make any sense, though. I bought the cake for you, Mom. Did you not want any?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just
Ma'am, it's all right, really. Just enjoy the cake by yourselves. I really don't mind, so you don't have to worry about me.
But that's not fair to you. Look, Riku, if you knew that Mirin was on a diet, then you shouldn't have bought cake for other people. That just makes things awkward for everyone. You know what? Maybe I should go on a diet as well.
What? That's insane! You don't need to go on a diet, Mom. You're perfect the way you are.
My mother-in-law was a kind and caring person, but the same couldn't be said for her son. He was absolutely obsessed with his mother, and the other day he did this.
Hey, Mom, I have a day off tomorrow, so let's go somewhere together.
What? If you have a day off, then you should take Mirren out on a date. I'll be at home waiting for you guys.
What? But I really want to go somewhere with you, Mom.
So he's just ignoring my existence now, huh? That's great.
Look, you're married to Mirren, not me. You need to stop being so obsessed with me and start taking better care of her.
Hey, Riku, we haven't gone anywhere together since we got married, so I really want to go out on a date with you tomorrow.
But I want to go somewhere with you, Mom. I need you in my life. I want to be with you as much as I can.
My mother-in-law seemed shocked when she heard her son say that. She was in utter disbelief for a couple of seconds, but then said this.
Honey, you're an adult now, and you're gonna have to learn to live without me, all right? You're not 5 anymore.
But I bet Mireen wants you to come with us as well. You said you lost your mother when you were young, right? I bet you missed having a mother figure in your life.
Well, I do, and your mother is very important to me, but...
Well, I don't see the problem with her coming with us then.
But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be spending any alone time with your wife. You married Mirren because you love her, right? And you still love her, don't you?
Well, I do, but I just love you more, Mom. You're more important to me than anything in this world, and I want to spend more time with you. Besides, I never get to see you during the day, so just let me have this, all right?
I am so sorry about this, Mirren. I didn't know my son was this unhinged.
It's all right. It's a good thing that he loves his family. I was trying my best to fake a smile, but I don't know if it was very convincing. And so, Riku kept on clinging on to his mother and continued to spend more time with her than he did with me. He would always buy her gifts or take her out on trips, and after a while, my mother-in-law started getting tired of it all as well.
I can't believe he's this obsessed with me. I didn't think things would be this bad. I don't know what I should do at this point.
Well, I guess being loved like this can take a toll on you, huh?
Well, I don't mind going through this, but I'm worried about your relationship with my son, you know? He married you because he loved you, but he hasn't been spending any time with you. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm surprised by how much he loves you as well. I didn't know that he was this obsessed with you. So this is all a bit shocking for me. But I do understand where he's coming from, and it's a good thing that he wants to look after you.
Really? I think it's a bit creepy, to be honest with you.
But you're definitely fun to be around, so I can understand why he likes you so much.
Well, that means a lot coming from you. Thank you. You know, I've always wanted a daughter like you. I broke up with my husband after I had Riku, so I never had the chance to get a second child, but...
Then you can think of me as your real daughter. It would be an honor for me.
Thank you. I'm so happy that you joined our family, Mirren. You're a very nice girl.
And so, just like this, my relationship with my mother-in-law was perfectly healthy, and we were getting along just fine. But that's when Riku started treating me very badly. I guess he wanted to keep his mother for himself, and didn't like the fact that I was getting close with her.
Why the hell haven't you been doing the chores around the house, Mireen?
I just got home, honey. Can you just let me settle down first?
No, you need to go upstairs and do the laundry now. Oh, and you better make dinner for me as well.
But you guys were supposed to handle the chores today, right? Did you guys not do anything?
Well, why the hell are you trying to make my mom do the chores for you, huh? Don't you want to make her life easier?
But we decided to divide up the work evenly when we first moved in with her. And besides, if you don't want to make your mother do the chores for us, then why don't you just do them yourself?
I just got home, all right. I didn't have the time.
But today's a Thursday, which means that you guys were supposed to take care of the chores. You know what? Whatever. Just get out of my way. I was furious, but at the same time was too tired to argue with my husband. But that's when my mother-in-law came running over to us and said this.
Hey, Riku, what the hell was that about? You need to apologize to Mirren right now.
Wait, why though? I was yelling at her for you know.
But I never asked you to do that for me. I am so sorry about this, Mirren. Now come on, you need to apologize to her as well.
Why? I wanted to let you get some rest because I knew that you were tired. Tell me how I'm wrong, Mom.
I spend most of my day at home, so doing the chores isn't a big deal for me, all right? So there's no need to force your wife to do everything for us.
But...
No buts. Now apologize to Mirren right now.
Ma'am, it's all right. There's no need to yell at him like that. He was just worried about your health is all.
There's no need to defend him, Mirren. He stepped out of line and should apologize to you. And if he does something like this again, I'm going to kick him out of the house.
Fine, if you insist, Mom.
And that's when Riku stared at me in the eyes and apologized to me begrudgingly. What are you staring at me for? But things didn't get any better after that, and Riku kept on complaining to me about small things behind his mother's back. To be honest, he was acting more like a mother-in-law than my actual mother-in-law. But I still love both Riku and his mother, so I did my best to ignore his nasty behavior. But a few months later...
Hey, we should go on a trip together sometime.
What? A trip?
That's right. My boss told me that he's going on a honeymoon trip with his wife soon, and I thought it would be fun if we did something like that as well.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
Then we should go to that hot springs hotel that my mom wanted to go to. I should go tell her about this later.
Wait, your mom's coming with us?
Duh, I told you, didn't I? I love my mom more than anything else in the world, and I want to spend as much time with her as I can.
But we never went on a honeymoon, and you haven't even taken me on a date since we got married.
But who cares about going on a honeymoon? We should be spending our money on making Mom's life more exciting and fun.
You really are obsessed with your mother, aren't you? You do know that you married me and not your mother, right?
Yeah, obviously. What, are you jealous of my mom?
But that's when I felt something break inside of me. All right, fine. I'll tell your mother about the trip then. I'm sure she'll be on board.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
And so, I immediately went to my mother-in-law and told her the news. We made plans to go on the trip in 2 months and made all the necessary reservations in advance. And the day before the trip, I told him this. Riku, I have to go and do something at work tomorrow. I hate to do this, but you guys are gonna have to go without me.
Wait, are you being for real right now?
Yep, I don't want to have to cancel all our reservations, so you guys can go by yourselves.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I guess I'll do that. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun by ourselves, so it's not a big deal.
And so, I handed Riku the tickets and saw them off the next morning. He seemed really excited to be able to go on the trip without me. Meanwhile, his mother looked apologetic until the very end. Whatever, I have a lot of things I need to take care of. And 2 days later, I got a phone call from Riku.
Hey, Mireen, where the hell are you right now?
Right now, I'm at an undisclosed location and you'll never be able to find me.
You need to come home right now and tell me what's going on.
I'm not going to do that. Didn't you see the divorce documents I left on the table? I don't think I can live with you anymore, so I want a divorce. That's right. I moved out of my house with Riku was away on his trip and left some divorce documents before I left. And now that Riku knows what's going on, he's super angry at me. I thought he loved his mother more than anything. Why does he care that he's losing me?
None of this makes any sense. Why the hell do you want a divorce, huh? You need to explain yourself right now.
Well, your mother is the most important person in the world to you, right? If you'd rather spend more time with her than me, then there's no point in us staying married. It's better if we just get a divorce, you know?
But I married you because I love you, honey, and I still do.
Well, I don't believe you. You haven't shown that to me ever since we got married.
But I proposed to you. Isn't that proof enough that I love you?
No, it isn't. You haven't spent any time with me ever since we got married, and your mother has been the only person that's been on your mind for a while now. You keep buying gifts for her and taking her out on trips without me. It's clear that you don't love me anymore.
Well, I do, all right? My mother is just my mother. She can't be anything more than that.
I don't care. I still want a divorce. None of this would have happened if you didn't neglect me so much, you know?
So you're dumping me because I want to spend more time with my mother?
You're just too obsessed with her, all right?
No, I'm not. I just want to take good care of her because she raised me all by herself.
You say that, but your mother-in-law thinks that you have an unhealthy obsession with her as well.
Wait, what?
Riku has always been like this, and it's probably because he didn't get to spend a lot of time with his father growing up.
I see.
He was so cute when he was small. Look at this picture of him. Isn't he adorable?
So he's always been attached to you?
Yeah, I got a divorce with my husband when he was 10, but his attachment issues started to get even worse after that. It's almost like he went back to being a baby.
Maybe he was happy that he had you all to himself for the first time in his life.
Maybe. He even tried to stop me from getting remarried a couple of times. He's the reason I'm still single.
Well, that's insane.
It's not like I needed someone to take care of me, though. So I ended up being fine, but...
But you wanted to marry someone again, right? You wanted to fall in love again.
Yeah, and I was sad at the time, but I knew that I shouldn't do anything that my son didn't like. So I don't have any regrets.
Ma'am.
But I was so happy when I heard that he was getting married with you. I thought he was finally going to be able to move on from me.
But here he is, still obsessed and madly in love with you.
Yeah, nothing's changed, has it? I don't know where I went wrong.
Ma'am, you're an amazing person, and you're like a mother to me, but I don't know if I can keep on living with your son anymore.
Yeah, I would feel the same way if I was in your position, but are you sure you want to get a divorce with him? That's a big decision, you know.
Well, to tell you the truth, he's been verbally abusing me behind your back for a while now. And I just don't think I have kids with him. I can easily see him neglecting them, so I don't think I can be with him anymore. I'm sorry.
You're right. I'm very sorry about this as well. This is all my fault.
There's no need for you to apologize, ma'am. I have the time of my life being your daughter. Thank you so much for everything.
Wait, so my mom's creeped out by me? No way!
I can't believe you didn't realize that until now. She's been creeped out by you for a while now.
I just wanted to take good care of her, and...
I know she's important to you, but you're too obsessed with her. You need to learn to control your emotions. If you do remarry someone, you're gonna end up putting them through the same thing if you don't change.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to get a divorce from you, though.
You're still going on about that? Do you realize what you put me through?
Oh, come on, you're just being jealous of my mom right now.
Being jealous? You're kidding me, right? You gave me a burn the other day because you bumped into me on purpose while I was cooking. That's straight abuse right there.
But that was an accident.
Then what about the time you pushed me off the stairs while I was cleaning, huh?
That was an accident, too.
Well, that's a lot of accidents. Whatever, I don't have any proof, so I'm not going to go any deeper with this.
So you really want a divorce from me, huh?
Of course. That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
Please, Mireen, you can't leave me. I'm begging you.
Fine, I won't break up with you then.
Really? Yes!
But I can't live with you right now. I'll move back in with you once I determine that you become an independent person and are no longer obsessed with your mother. Deal?
Okay, honey, I'll make you proud, so just wait, all right?
And just like that, I ended up forgiving my husband. Maybe I should have been harder on him, but I couldn't bear to listen to him crying. And so for the next year or so, my husband and I saw each other a few times every month outside our homes. And during that period, Riku changed into a caring man that's willing to spend more time with me than with his mother. It's almost like he went back to being the person that he was when we first met. And after a year, I decided to move in with him again.
I can't believe you're actually back, Mirren. It's so nice to see you again.
I've missed you as well, ma'am. Thanks for welcoming me back with open arms. And now, Riku is showing me a lot more respect than he was before. I was beginning to think that he was finally able to change as a person. But then, a month later, he started showing his true nature again.
Hey, Mom, guess what? At work today,
Riku, Mirren's home. So you should go and talk to her, not me.
But she's cooking right now.
Then go and help her. And besides, you were supposed to cook dinner today for us.
But I'm tired today, all right? And Maureen got home before I did, so...
The reason Mirren came home early today is because...
It's because I'm planning on moving out again.
Wait, what?
I came home early because I needed to pack my things. I'm moving out after I eat dinner with you guys.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
You're still obsessed with your mother.
But I haven't hurt you in any way. I don't get what the problem is.
That might be true, but I don't want to be with you anymore. Not after hearing what you said the other day. And so I pulled out a voice recorder from my pocket and played a clip that had been saved onto it.
My wife is talking about getting a divorce from me. Isn't that crazy? She won't even be able to survive without me because I'm the one putting food on the table. I can't believe she would try to do this to me. Doesn't she care about my reputation? What if my boss finds out about this? That would be so embarrassing for me. But man, I'm glad she's so easy to manipulate. I pretended to cry in front of her and she immediately forgave me. Women are so easy to control. Don't you guys agree? Wait, what? How did you? What in the?
Oh, so you remember saying these things to your friends, huh? I thought you would have forgotten about it by now since you sounded like you were drunk.
Were you there with us when I said these things?
Yep. I heard you talking about me negatively, so I decided to record your conversation as proof. But anyway, I've got no choice but to break up with you now.
This isn't what it sounds like. I was drunk and wasn't thinking straight, honey. My friends were talking shit about their wives too, so I just joined in and...
Why the hell would you join in on that conversation, huh? But anyway, you showed your true nature there, didn't you? I'm done with you.
Wait, hold on. Please, you have to forgive me, honey.
I don't have to do anything for you, Riku. But anyway, I've learned my lesson already, so I'm not going to forgive you anymore. Dinner's ready already, so feel free to grab a plate for yourself. This is going to be our last meal together, so I made your favorite dish. And so, after eating dinner, I moved out of Riku's home. I'm so glad I decided to keep holding on to that apartment room.
Ugh, this is so sad. Mirren was such a nice girl and you betrayed her.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
It's over for you, honey. She's not coming back this time.
Next time, I'll try to find someone that understands my love for you.
Riku, I think you should get a place of your own.
What? Why?
I'm going to sell this house and move into a retirement home.
Whoa, hold on, Mom. What are you talking about?
I don't know if I can look after you anymore. I can't reciprocate the feelings that you have for me.
No, you can't abandon me, Mom. Please.
And so, Riku's mother admitted herself into a retirement home and forced her son to get a place of his own. I thought he was going to be fine on his own since he has a well-paying job, but he lost everything once he started complaining about his situation to his friends and coworkers. I heard from a friend that introduced me to Riku all those years ago that Riku is now living in a small room in an old and worn-out retirement building. I also have a new boyfriend now, and we're thinking about getting married soon. I've already made sure that he's not obsessed with his mother like Riku was, and hopefully, I can start a happy family with him.